Welcome, viewers. This is Wadidja. That's what did you do? What did you think? What did you enjoy? And here we are today with a new Warframe broadcast. Looking forward to it because we're going to be checking out Saya's Vision, which I believe is part of a quest for, or seems like a mini quest as far as Comey's concerned. Hey, what's happening, Bandito? Quentin, welcome, viewers. What's happening? Fellow Tenno and clan member, Invictus clan members. Rose, what's good? Loving to see everybody in. What's happening? Yeah, looking forward to today's broadcast. Like I said, is going to check out this node, which seems to be like my last node on my profile, which, like, for a minute, I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. Like, why am I showing like one node missing and it's not even flashing on the star chart? But, you know, we all kind of figured out that, and with your good help, you know, that it was actually a node on, what is it, Cetus here, on Earth for Konzu.
Saya's Vision was the first ever Steel Path mission I've done.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it solo at the first round to see how it goes. I think I should be able to do it just fine. And check it out. Like, I think if I just do it on Steel Path, it should be fine. Or do I need to complete it on the regular version too and then do it on Steel Path? I think I should be able to be fine if I just do it on Steel Path. Like, I don't think I...
Nickel Biometa link help you, Wadidja.
The Biometa link. I'm not sure help. I mean, it was informative. You know, I haven't had a chance to really look over it all the way. But, you know, definitely like the idea of it for that, no doubt. But like I said, bro, hook up those playlists, man. Make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? It's really important. You know what I'm saying? It makes it real friendly for everybody to be in on what you have going on. But yeah, so I'll have to, you know, let's say time. I'd like to be doing a whole lot more with it, but yeah, I'll be checking out more of it. You know, that's why I'm really hoping that you do those playlists. So, you know, saying that third idea, like I said, playlist for the videos, playlist for music, and then a third one for, you know, random goodies. And I think that one kind of probably might fall in the line of the random goodies. I don't know. Depends on how you might want to set it up. But, you know, set it up, add to it over time. Don't worry about it as far as like having everything in it at once. But yeah, so like Saya's Vision here is with Konzu, so I'm definitely hoping that, you know, this goes well. I'm going to try it out on the Steel Path first and see what shows up. I think it should be fine to go ahead and do it like that. And like when you go into here, like I did buy Comey already, simply because, you know, a lot of times I will do that, just trying to save time. Like, I wish I had more time for a lot of things, and oftentimes the grind of things can be, you know, just time consuming, not necessarily in a bad way, depending on what's going on. I mean, now, the grind for trying to get Hydroid Prime systems from the Relic Kraken was, unfortunately, beyond undo. I still think something's up with that. I think something ain't right with that. But either way, you know, Comey looks to be pretty cool when I get around to leveling her up to get the master rank, but I'm going to feed her to the helmet, and I believe, like, with the helmet, let's see, her ability on this, yeah, it's is this Omari. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But either way, this was it. Omari? Charms. Omari charms can, but wait a minute. Gain between 10 and 20 Omari charms, but cannot gain the invulnerability. Surrounds you with Omari charms, each with a chance to have enemy attacks heal you instead of damage you. The number of charms is determined by Comey's dice roll. A roll triple sixes grants invulnerability for the duration of the army charm. Well, why would they add that if it says that it doesn't give you invulnerability? Why would they list this here if that was the case? Huh. Anyway, something to figure out later. But the other cool thing is I want to go ahead and check out what's up with these energizing shots and mending shots mods that you can get from arbitration. And you know, the main mod that I saw in this tip video, which I posted it on Discord too, by the way, you know, for folks to check out the news on that, is that it seems like initially all you need is Energizing Shot, but I'm like, why not have the other one too on my primary weapon? And I'm not sure. We're going to see what's up, but it may proc this aspect of what these mods do too. But supposedly, well, it may proc the effect with what these mods do because of either having an Archon shard like this for health pickups. It's like a miniature equilibrium, whereas each
I'll jump on. Is that okay?
Energy or health can give you either one. So energy orbs can give you health orbs can give you energy. And yes, Quentin, you can jump on, but let me go ahead and do this first mission by myself, and then I'm going to do a couple of more of the Saya's Vision runs to see what's up with the drop rate for Comey. I don't know how quickly I might be able to get her, but I'm going to, you know, definitely need to end the broadcast on time today for taking care of my son. And but yeah, so if you combine these, like an equilibrium, for example, with
it's really easy, but I do have a drop chance and drop resource chance.
Yeah, so do I. I think mine are still active too. But yeah, so if you have like an equilibrium or something like the Archon shard here of a Tau Forge, given 30 plus energy and 30 plus health, you don't need the Tau Forge version. Either one of them needs to be fine. I believe it's supposed to work with these mods, especially the Energizing Shot, and I'm thinking it'll work with this Mending Shot. Yeah, you guys we can pull up, but let me go ahead and do this first one by myself and see what's up with it though. So yeah, I'll do some invites after that. But yeah, like I said, these mods are supposed to give you, especially an Energizing Shot combined with the equilibrium, an ability to revive yourself or undo essentially the down state of your Warframe, as long as you have an orb to shoot at. I don't know, it might be an interesting backup or failsafe to...
Hi to you too, Wadid, grinning face with smiling eyes.
What's good now?
Niall, how you doing? Sorry I couldn't play Star Wars Battlefront 2 with you.
So yeah, this Arcane Escape is here. Is another way I'm trying to back up my situation to make sure that I can avoid being downed. It's mad phenomenal. The only thing is you just have to get a mercy kill on it, which brings me to the point that I've been trying to get the Blasphemous. I think Blasphemous. I think
it's
that's
okay,
the name.
Quentin, no worries. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Coda weapon, and you know, combined with say using a Kavai, with its ability to get you right back up on your feet without even it registering on the down state that
okay, maybe on the summer
with a fatal down. You know what I'm saying? It's really helpful. This aspect of transfusion that they have is mad cool. It's mad cool. So yeah,
Cetus is definitely a good concept. It's
right.
Just the practical part you've got to do to proc it, and that can be difficult at times, huh?
Right. It can be pretty funky as far as like what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? It really can be. And you know what I'm thinking about? You know, like I said, if you get the stacks, you're fine. It's no problem. And it seems to be pretty... It's pretty readily to find enemies with the mercy kill that you need to perform in order to get the Arcane Escapist to proc. And, you know, if you build 3 stacks of it, you have one free revive. It's not even a revive. You don't even drop to your feet. You just keep moving. And you have this period of vulnerability on top of it. 12 seconds with the, you know, level 5. And, you know, you can have 3 of them. So I've seen it to be exceptionally effective. Like, it's just super dope. Like, you don't have to play with the mechanics of quick thinking and you know, the health and the armor balance within that, as well as the power capacity for that. Like, it's just super phenomenal. Now, it won't help you if you don't have your stacks. It does nothing for you unless you have your stacks. And of course, it does nothing for you if you don't have to use it. But the fail-safe for it in regard to my Omni build, anytime, any place, is just exceptional. So I'm still evaluating the point of it for an all-time, anytime thing versus just say like a go-to special thing. But I may do it as just a go-to special thing depending on how my experience with it goes. And maybe, you know, and definitely like pair it with the Vasca, like I said, with this transfusion for those missions where it's like going down you don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like arbitration, for example, or some mission that, you know, is real specific on the point of like if you go down and your revive timer goes down, things like that. And plus, too, I don't like dying if I can help it. I want to switch this around. Because sometimes what am I saying here? For crying out loud, like, why did it do that? It just took everything else out. Oh gosh, I hate when it just decides to want to randomly just deassign stuff. Like, why didn't he just like unassign what was there? Shit. Now I gotta set this all back up again. Damn it. I just wanted to switch these over. Because like sometimes with these pets, like depending on your order of assignment for everything, it will kind of prioritize the point of what you have going on. And I want to make sure that the transfusion is always doing what it needs to do. Yeah, and like he decided to just boot everything else that I had going on here, which is like whack. So I have fetch. Now I gotta reference everything I had before up here. So like with your pets, like if you have a mod in there that you're really relying on to make sure that it works, I'd say assign it first in your upper left hand mod slot. Like to me that doesn't make sense that it would need to have to be that way, you know, but I've heard that it's a good idea to do it, so why not? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's you know, these mechanics, trying them out and experimenting with them has been mad cool. And like I have some more survival setup for my pets. Like there's a whole bunch of ways you could trick it out, but I don't rely on my pets for damage. I rely on my pets for survivability or some type of nuance in the mechanics, like with the Lotus, you know, like the Huros for invisibility, and you know, the transfusion for the Vasca. So to me, that's more important than setting things up for extra damage or the duplication aspects that you can have for your pets, where they're doing more damage on the field, which is mad cool, by the way. What's the name of that last one? Oh, calculated deflection. Okay. And but yeah, like I may adjust this, you know what I'm saying, as time goes on. And matter of fact, what I wanted to do is put in another Omni Former on this too, because of what's up, just to have, you know, just more you know, build diversity in case I do decide to switch things around. Right. So either way, what was I going to say? Yeah, so like I said, the build's looking pretty good as far as adjusting things. Still evaluating whether I want to go with Raffle thinking for an all-time go-around, or if I want to switch to maybe, you know, stick with my Zaku's Whisper. It's a really interesting give and take with that. You know, Zaku's Whisper is just mad cool. I like the role play of the way it forms the infestation around you. Like my headcanon for my other potential author involves him at the moment having a greater control of the infestation and manifesting, you know, the Zaku's Whisper as well as the infestation look over him, and you know, producing weapons from him. But like right now I'm like, okay, well maybe I might want to adjust that. I mean, because Raffle Advance is mad advantageous, especially considering that I use my Exalted Blade like 98-99% of the time, and even from a distance. And the only times really I use my weapons as a backup for something that is having a difficulty dying, or I need to get through the overguard, or I just have some undue circumstance where whatever damage I'm typically doing with my Exalted Blade just isn't quite as effective as I'd like it to be. I always make sure it's effective, mind you, but you just run across these situations where it's like, okay, I need a little extra this or that or the other. Or I can't use my abilities and I need to go to my weapons. But typically, like if I can't use my abilities, more than likely I can't use Zaku's Whisper or Raffle Advance. But there's times where whatever you're fighting doesn't knock out all of your abilities, and I might still have access to Zaku's Whisper or Raffle Advance, in which case, like, Zaku's Whisper has more of an advantage in those situations where I can still use Zaku's Whisper for all of my other abilities too.
I can only play a little bit because my parents are going to come back from store.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll be available for you to jump in before that. I'm about to wrap this explanation up. So, it's interesting to see what all is going to prevail by the end of it. And I want to go ahead too and put up the thumbnail for this, which I don't know, I might wind up changing again, but I think it suits everything very well for what we've got planned for today. So it's been an interesting journey. Once again, which I've gone through many times before, as far as like adjusting my build to make sure that it's anytime, any place, and I'll have some specialties if necessary, but most often than not, if I have a specialty, it's I have to use a frame that I have mid-maxed in some exceptional way because of the circumstance that might be there. Like with some of these other frames that you see here, like Wisp or Dante. Like I had one for Archimedean for Stynax, things like that. Just rare situations, very rare situations. So yeah, we'll see what's up. So like for right now on this run here, I'm going to stick with Raffle Advance because, like I said, if I do a role play with it, and if say I decide to want to stick with using Mending Shot, I can't use my standard, what I have been doing with the Nadarok or the Coat of Pox. Those mods don't work with these types of weapons. Like they're not even, it's not even listed in there. So they don't work with AoE type weapons, unfortunately. So we'll just see. We'll see. So for right now, I may have to adjust my headcanon when it comes to it, as far as the origin story or the capabilities of my other potential author. But I like the look of these types of weapons as far as like the non-AoEs, because it caters to the magazines on his skin, which look real mad cool and sexy. Like I don't have to, but I like the look of it. And I kind of prefer the Skiajati because he is another potential Umbra. And in my role play of it, he decided to break that Skiajati down and convert it into something else like this, looking like this, and got the red hanging off the tassel to kind of represent how he sort of fused the bandana from his best friend into that. So either way, role play fun. It could be had. Right now, I'm working with. I'm still debating on which build is going to be great for the, for the Exalted Blade. But like, if I decide to stay with this, the use of Wrathful Advance, you know, it works for Wrathful Advance or Zaku's Whisper, either way. But like if I stick with this melee influence, which gives this electrical proc for a good AoE, you really want to have the electric damage at, you know, 100% status, really, because you wanted to proc every time in order to get that 20% chance every time, because if you flip it around, 80% of the time it's not doing anything. So if 80% of the time it's not doing anything, and then you have another build like this for say, which is good, but you got a status proc for electrical damage at 49.1%, yeah, your odds of getting it within that 20% is now dropped less than 50% of the time. So yeah, you can get multiple statuses, which is great for your condition overload, but depending on how many times you're hitting something or how many times whatever procs you get, like, it's not really helping you when it comes to the melee influence. That's the reason why for this one I switched to the melee animosity, like if I'm using Wrathful Advance, because, you know, Wrathful Advance, the way it's proccing, I really don't see it proccing for the melee duplicate. Okay. So, but if I'm not using if I'm not using Wrathful Advance and I'm using Zaku's Whisper, to me, I see melee duplicate doing way better than melee animosity as far as DPS, damage per second. And that's where it comes down to melee influence, like it's the damage per second that matters to me. But then again, like if you factor in the entire length and time of the mission, it seems to average out the same, if not better, than melee duplicate. So it's an interesting give and take. But to me, in my opinion, melee duplicate isn't a legendary mod, or it doesn't, you know, it's higher up in the rank as far as like rarity is for a reason, over say melee animosity and influence. So yeah, that's what's up with that. So like I said, for right now, I'm working with this build. This one isn't a bad backup to, like, if I feel like, because I did notice like the electrical damage was struggling a little bit against the overguard and what have you. But see, with this here, I am getting electricity damage, you know, procs at least 75% of the time, which is way better than less than 50. So, you know, we'll see. But like I didn't feel like I was crying for getting through the overguard on these enemies. But then again, like I said, I want to do a final test against stuff like that stupid Corpus guy that'll come in on a defense mission that has this ridiculous amount of just shields, and it's like, you know, you need something to either break that down super fast or eat through it, like we use viral, and then I could use a heavy attack to put out some slash, or a slash dash to put out slash procs, even though I'm using Exalted Blade. So there's some interesting scenarios to take into account before I finalize everything. But, you know, using these various different opportunities to test things out, like with these missions and what have you. So yeah, that's what's up on the wrap up on that and the summation of what's going on. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what was up with this this mission and see what we can find out. Because like I said, I'm really curious as to why it has it set up looking like a quest in the description. But you always make sure you deploy your distillers and your extractors. I like the distiller because with that extractor, because it gives like better rarity on the resources, which are listed here. Like anything listed last generally is considered rare generally. But you know, and it's great to just keep your stock up passively in the game. And plus too, it does I think it pulls off of your resource boosters too. So yes, I have these resource boosters here too. And matter of fact, let me pop on over to I always like Saturn over here and put up a mastery blessing and give us a little extra time on the resource booster, and also give some love to our fellow Tenno. But yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Let's see what's up with this Energizing Shot and Mending Shot on these mods. Because survivability with function and utility is what's up. But I'm mad surprised at just how effective electrical damage is by itself. And I'm wondering, is it just because of just how much damage I'm able to put out? Oh, okay, I need another 9 hours and 40. Okay, never mind. But yeah, while I'm here, I can show too where you can get these arbitration mods here that I'm testing out. So yeah, here's Mending Shot here, and Energizing Shot and Mending Shot. I believe there were 30 vital essence for that, but it's real easy to get. You know what I'm saying? Just do the arbitrations and you're good. Let's see here. And we can just go from here to Ert. Let me hit save on this for this thumbnail. Okay. Gonna go to Ert. Yeah, I had a blast last broadcast. Like, I need to cut them a little short too. Like, especially when they get to be going past like 8 hours. Like, because man, by the time we hit that 10th, 11th hour, like, I've noticed I'm like nodding off, and like, even though the conversation and the gameplay is fun, and that's not necessarily cool. Plus, too, I can get to cussing sometimes a little bit more when I'm half sleepy. Let's see. Yeah, Konzu. So yeah, you see like
our most esteemed Surah. Welcome.
You see the icon lit up with the yellow flash, like it's like something important to do, and then you see this symbol here. That symbol only pops up when you have a quest active. And so it's odd. It's really odd to see what's going to happen here. So let's see. I'm gonna move my camera just in case there's some kind of cool imagery or something weird pops up. Hold on. Or I'm gonna actually take my camera off. Hold on. Konzu. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Oh man, Konzu. Here we go. All right, we'll see what's up.
I have had such dark dreams. Infested demons rise from the ocean and plunder Cetus, while they hack loach and crows. I know in my bones this is a fate dream sent by Kome. One who is bold enough to enter a fate dream may change their fate. Visit Kome's shrine, Krona Meta. Save Cetus from what is coming.
See you again, eh, Tino?
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting to see what's up with this. Wait a minute, let me see that little jibber jabber he was doing. All right, so wait a minute. I want to put in Discord too. Put up the Discord chat as well for people. Get in on that. That's been going well.
Welcome, viewers.
There we go. So yeah, so that's 200 meters away.
https://discord.gg/mnefwag8. I'm playing Guitar Cheese. Oh yeah, you're completing your node.
Right on. I like I said, it's really interesting that this pops up in the way that it does, and like I said, it's playing out like a mini quest, but it's not listed in your codex as a quest or a side quest, but it's damn sure playing out like this. Let's see. But yeah, I love the imagery in the game. Like, if you just start running through everything, you just miss out on a lot. But yeah, just soaking up the ambiance. It's mad cool. Love what they did with this. The ambient sounds in the background. Comey Shrine. Yeah, you get a little miniature version of this too, and like I think from her from the bundle. If I'm not mistaken. This is cool.
The quills see what has been and what will be, and they do not share their knowledge. But the likes of you and I, we may wish to steal a glimpse of our fate, to change it, even. This is the Shrine of Kome, the Dice Maiden, the Puppeteer. A long-hidden oracle for the ordinary folk.
Interesting. We'll check out these other two things later. I think we'll stick with this. Enter the Fate Dream. Oh, this is the mission. Okay.
Our celebration of Kolme! It angers the demons in the water!
Hurry inside, child. Doga! The Tenno will cut through the infested and deliver our offerings to Kome. Always, the vision begins the same. Kanung, here they come! Present the offering to the shrine, quickly!
Superstition! These peasants will be crushed under the barnacled claws of ravenous reality!
Kome! Come and unweave this dark dream. The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our door?
Down you go. Time for a break.
Offerings await you outside our doors.
Target is down.
Turrets are ready. Take them.
Got him. Good night.
Please. That could be what we get better.
You're done.
Our offering, Sura. Krona Meta. Beat back the infested and change our fate.
Boom!
To awaken our mind sight, so she may change our fate. Deliver the offerings! This infested demon marks the edge of fate. Destroy it! Peace is within reach.
Your Kome is made of nothing but rot and delusion. The Oni will obliterate her, pave Cetus with her gravel.
Shot. Even in dreams, we must endure your ramblings. Fate turns in our favor. The new thread is almost spun. Legends of old say that the night is darkest before the dawn, Sura. And in this horrible storm, I know it's truth. The Oni is upon us. Take courage, Zura. Make the offerings in Cetus' name.
More infested sleep within your very walls. Soon, they too will awaken. Smug little peasants. I will peck over the ruins.
The infested Oni is determined to be. Only Kome can banish him to unreality. Bring tribute to the shrine. Enrage the Oni. Tear at his horrible dreams.
They're down. Just remember where you parked me. Let's see what you've learned.
Now banish the infested demon. Kome has danced her dance of fate and whirled us down a new path. All is well.
Konzu's favorite gun. Swazdula! Killer!
GG clapping hands.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think I have to do it again to see what's up with the, I guess the Steel Path. Because that definitely didn't seem like Steel Path.
Perhaps you underestimate the value of
Like-
this one.
See you again, eh? Hello.
Like, do you have to go back to the shrine
Full
each?
steel path nodes completed. Yeah, you might have had to do the normal node first.
So, wait a minute, let's see. Let me go back to the ship. Because I'm like a little confused. Like, where's the node exactly? Because like it wasn't flashing on my map. Oh, there it is! Finally, now it's flashing. Look at
Really
that.
Easy.
Look at that. Now there's the node. There's the node. Now it might be a little bit more challenging on Steel Path, but now I see the node flashing. It wasn't flashing before, regardless of whether I had it on the original system. And see now, like original system doesn't show it flashing, but like I went through this back and forth thing with this, and now it shows
So it
up.
must have been the introductory mission.
Right, which is cool. Now it's showing up. Okay. Okay. Let me run this again and see what's up. And then I'll send some invites. And then we'll go ahead and check. I'll take a look to see also, too, what's up with, like, her parts in her shop.
But Malibu said the monsters in the water would sleep forever.
Oh, wow. They give you this little
child. The Tenno will
mini
ensure it. Now, get to safety. Sure.
cinematic each
Lure
time.
the infested by presenting offerings to Kome. And then, got to...
Hold on. Let me switch my hotkey over, because, like, I'm noticing that I'm needing energy more so than health. What is it? Shit. I think it's ability B. I think. Shit, no. Is it? Let me see. Because I think A is health.
High look might got a good.
That's it. Fuck. Shit. That's health. I thought I had maybe. Oh, health shields energy. That's how I had it set up. Okay. So I think that's. But that should be C. Huh? Oh shit! I'm changing the wrong thing. Hold up. Damn it! I'm changing the wrong fucking thing. I'm changing my ability. That's why I was. Shit. A, B, C. C. So this needs to be ability C for my raffle advanced hotkey. Here we go. Hotkey. Here. I was looking at the wrong thing. Hotkey. Health shields. I think it's 3. Well, that was shields. No. Okay, so it's B. I should have just looked at it that way. My bad. I'ma figure it out. Hold on. Yeah. Hotkeys are always good to have. But like I said, I switched things up on my controllers to be able to access Raffle Advance far more effectively while still keeping all my fingers on my camera and everything. Like, I can get the Raffle Advance off real nicely now. But, like, it helps if, that's right, Steel Path won't allow you to do more than one. Huh?
We must invite Kome to awaken our mind sight, so
Okay.
she may change our fate. Deliver the offerings. You have our gratitude, Sura. Now hurry.
Behold! The fearsome Archon counterattack! Gift baskets!
Kome. Come and unweave this dark dream.
Whoa, what the hell? Hold up. Something's fucked up. I should be doing my radio. Damn, I swapped this shit around too? What the fuck? Oh, when I went to mess with this, it changed it around. Shit. Okay. Alright.
Boom!
You must drive back the infested from our homes, so we can prepare offerings once more.
Scratch one.
For the temple blood, I tell you!
Offerings await you outside our doors.
Right you are. Let's see what you've learned.
In the zone. Get me some. I haven't seen a lot of opportunities to be shooting some orbs from a distance, though. It seems like it's more like if I'm in a down state, maybe. Shit, missed that. Trying to get the arcane triggered.
Infested demon marks the edge of fate. Destroy it. Peace is within reach.
I have returned.
What's up, Rose?
Of nothing but rot and delusion. The Oni will obliterate her.
Trying to beat this on Steel Path on my own, see how well this goes.
Even in dreams, we must endure your ramblings. You do well, but
Okay, I figured I could get a scan of that.
Kome is fickle. You must fight on. Legends of old say that the night is darkest before the dawn, Sura. And in this cornerstone, I know it's true.
Fuck your magnetic procs, bruh. Why I have my arcane nullifier.
Infested beauty. And
Ooh, you trying to kill me, ain't you?
hungry.
Get me back up. That's what Baskin.
The offerings in
There we go.
Cetus' name.
Don't go too far off.
The infested Oni is determined to be. Only Kome can banish him to unreality. Bring tribute to the shrine. Enrage the Oni. tear at this horrible dream.
Not like a body bag, why don't you? Target is down.
I feel like there's some extra new enemies that I haven't seen before.
Here
Need to bring my
we go.
The May answers. Fate smiles. Now banish the infested demon
Okay, I
from
can't
our
get it twice.
shores.
Right here.
The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors?
Yeah, see, like, I almost feel like some of my other builds with that.
Dealing with a bug lately that when I transfer out of Warframe, my Warframe isn't invulnerable and keeps going down.
Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good at all. Like, I feel like my other builds that chip away at armor would be more effective against this than this electric build. Like, I feel like I would have been chewed through the armor on this. I mean, I'm killing it, no problem. But
Ta-ta.
Kome has danced her dance of fate and whirled us down a new path. All is well.
yeah, that's fun. That's actually pretty fun. I didn't see a lot of opportunities to be testing out the Energizing Shot or anything. Because, like, you know, with the pet sucking up everything, with the fetch mod, like, I wasn't far enough away from anything to give me some kind of particular orb. Okay, so it puts me back here. But yeah, we can do some invites now. You know, for whoever may want to jump on. I think I saw maybe Quentin and Niall, maybe even Bandito was thinking about coming through.
Shield gating fail, huh?
No, I did go down once, but the Vasca popped me up. I don't know whether it's a shield gating fail or not. I wasn't really worried about that point. Yeah, whoever
able to swing in. Just gotta boot it up unless you have a full party.
Yeah, go ahead, boot up. I'm not sure what's up if we have a full party or not. I know Quentin won't be able to play much longer if we do. I think Bandito and Niall.
No, not you, Wadid face with tears of joy. I was saying that to Rose.
Ah, okay. No worries. So yeah, I mean, you know, definitely if it's space, for sure. First
I didn't
come,
know what it was.
first serve.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the Corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off!
Well, I have to leave my mission and I think I lost all my resources, but I'm okay with that.
No, you didn't have to do that, Quentin. You could have finished it out. Don't leave if you haven't leave. Finish out your mission.
Doing all my night wave weakless, left it at the last minute, lol.
Right, I get you. Well,
What's
yeah, if
on
y'all
your
trying to
mind,
work on
dreamers?
something, no worries. You know, get her done. You know what I'm saying?
Shield gate. I wasn't in Warframe, but it kept saying my Warframe was vulnerable and actively taking damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't that pressed for what they have here on the for the Night Wave. Although, I mean, all this stuff looks good. Don't get me wrong. Of course, you can't have too many of the Umbra Forma by the time you get to it, but That's a kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The aura. So you're saying saving it for the last minute, but this isn't going to go away anytime soon. You just as far as the week is concerned. Is that what you're talking about, Bandito?
I'm just getting the challenges done so it's out of the way.
Right. Did you want to continue to work on that? And if so, that's all good. I'll go ahead and invite Rose.
Yeah, the weekly night wave challenges, yep.
Right on. But yeah, Rose, when you jump in, you can always just join on me, or let me know when you're in, and I can invite you. Can we go to Cetus? And does the node, like, can you get to this?
That is an interesting bug, Rose.
I'm kind of curious, like, can we get to this node from Cetus? Or do you have to be at your orbiter? Let's go take a look. And plus, too, I want to check out the vendor and see what's up with this resource. I don't know. I'm kind of digging the way I put this little extra white on him.
You can get there through Cetus. You get the resource from doing the mission.
Right.
And there's a little mini game that you can gamble.
Right, at her shrine. I was noticing that too. But like, is there a fast travel way to get
Dropping
to that?
a pin.
I thought if I press and hold.
Do you get anything from that mini game, or is it just for fun?
Oh, you got a fast travel tour. Oh,
swim.
Oh, sweet.
With the current.
Just rolling dice.
Oh, so this is the vendor. You offer your fate pearls. I see. Oh, I are 41 at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I got her weapons from the bundle, if I'm not mistaken.
You know the little bug that
When
skitters
combo
over the
multiplier
water
reaches
surface.
8, heavy attacks apply a random stat effect. And
knows him. He
it's on that
sends us
weapon.
messages from her. If we have the cunning to read them.
Well, it's kind of fun to run. I like the fact that it's not a whole lot of to do with getting the resources for her.
Beneath the waves.
I mean, if you've had some time fishing and stuff like that, you know, you have a good amount of the resources already.
But not yet.
I can see how it can be a little bit of a grind, but getting these resources really aren't that big of a deal. Like the erudite.
Disappeared, and the quills would tell me nothing.
And the tier azurite and the Escher Devar and the Garakdul, like, they're not too bad to get. But it's not a terrible grind.
Raged then.
And then you got to do some
knew best.
extra
Little by
whatever
little,
for these
our
resources on
efforts
this.
shape our fate. Just as the waves wash at the stubborn rock, we see nothing.
I need to get Kamai again. Threw them into the helmet.
Right. Yeah, I need a second one once I throw mine into the helmet. So yeah, you can jump on in. Call me dice. What does this? What does it do for you?
The diurnal triad. Soul, Lua, and Self. Remember the night, even as you perform for the day. We often sense Soul's gaze upon us. Yet
It's just rolling dice. That's it. Just for fun.
Oh, okay, cool. And you get to hear like some little Cetus lore behind it too. That's cool. That's cool. Be nice if it actually gave you something too, but that's okay. Are you in game there, Rose? Or are you still loading up?
I'm getting there.
Oh, this is a nice backdrop for the
I'm
armory.
sorry.
No, hey, no worries. Ain't nobody, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Got a little bit of time, and I mean, this pretty much was the extent of what I was going to do. I wasn't expecting to be like getting everything I need for another Comey this time around. Because I want to respect the amount of time that I have. But I wanted to see if I can get some kind of test with this this Energizing Shot. I might have to do a mission where I just experiment with just dying to see if this shit's gonna work and how it works. Like, I've seen some footage when people were talking about it. I put it up on the Discord too as like a nice recommendation for a potential build, but
What has changed, but lately when I swap to Dante, it freezes my whole game up.
Damn. Yeah. You might want to hit up the folks like Quentin, like, hey, need an update on the system, need an update on the computer, It sounds like, with your writing and various different artistic endeavors, a decent laptop, or PC might be nice to have.
What's your specs, Rose?
Yeah, I mean, like, her specs, I mean, it might be nice to know, but, like, from what I understand, it ain't got nothing to do with, like, she obviously needs something, needs something to update
My
it.
specs are shit.
Like, if it ain't performing, it ain't performing, like, the way you might want it to. I mean, like, my little laptop here, like, I know it wouldn't perform well with Warframe. I might be able to get in, of course, but it would be kind of doo-doo. Why is this lit up like that? Why does this have a marker here? Is there something I'm supposed to pick up?
May your fate be a worthy one.
So I guess you could run that size vision mini quest again? That's cool. That's what this looks like.
It was doing good though, then suddenly Dante freezes my game. Doesn't happen with any other Warframe though, might be game boot.
Elegant, even as they are poised to strike. Never mistake a gentle disposition for weakness.
No kidding. People be trying to do that with me too. But yeah, what you want to do is, like, I've noticed with these games, when they do certain updates and certain new shit comes out, they just add more to the files, you know what I mean? And it's like, even on console, especially with the online capabilities to try to keep up with the multiplayer and the graphics and this and that, like, you just got to update, or you're just going to be suffering aspects of lag, just lack of performance.
Might
like I said,
be all the visuals on your Dante, or maybe did your Windows updated recently? Windows Update really fucks up performance.
Yeah, it can. You might have to re-optimize some things on your PC. And then too, you can always come in here and, take out as much graphical BS as you can, which could potentially
sure it doesn't update.
Outdo you. But the update might actually help you. Like, I know sometimes the updates can mess with you on the PC end, or but I've noticed how they can help me also too. But the thing is, you just got to optimize what's going on and make sure your drivers are everything up to date and up to speed. Like, so sometimes not updating is more of a
Everyone like this stream.
Appreciate it,
My PC
Quentin.
is so old that the updated actively mess it over.
I get you.
What shall
Yeah.
be my fate?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you need something new all the way around, because a lot of the various different specs and what have you within your PC probably might not be able to handle an update version of Windows or whatever it is whatever operating system you're working on. But yeah, it's a lot to it. That's the reason why I stopped doing PC gaming or using it in a serious manner. Like, I used to do
Is it a
something like that
desktop or laptop, Rose?
with like The Sims and stuff like that, because you can have more mods and stuff, versus
when I
the.
swap to Dante, he summons his book, and that's what bugs it out.
Than what you could on console, but like I said, I just got over it because like it's just so much to update, the expense over time. Though it's nice.
I know it's crap and I need a new one.
But you know, then you got to worry about people trying to hack you, especially with the online multiplayer stuff. And like I don't know, like I said, it's just really easy and more friendlier on console. I mean, grant you, I'm not getting all the access to particular potential mods or even being able to push the capabilities of it further than what is stock with the console. You know, I have a little bit of hindrance when it comes to using like a
the shrine is always open to you.
Try this. Go to performance settings and switch from balanced to performance mode. Might help.
Right, that's the case too, even on console. But yeah, capture cards and stuff like that. You know, just being able to kind of like isolate certain things. You don't necessarily. It's not as friendly on console, although they do have some nice software for that. But you know, and I can't necessarily. It doesn't seem like I have the know-how or or potentially the capability to sort of tweak my specs or performance or output for certain things the way you might be able to do with PC. Did you want me to just queue it up there, Rose, or are you trying to?
I've messed with everything last night trying to fix it. Nothing seems to fix it, which is why I'm thinking it's something in the game itself.
Could be. I mean, bottom line, you've been talking about it for a minute in a host of different ways. It sounds like you just need that updated, that latest, greatest, or something a little more recent.
I need a new phone. The Steam is still delayed.
Well, yeah, Quentin, it's going to be delayed a little bit, for everybody to a certain degree. I might just need to do a little refresh on it.
Make sure your VSync is off, Rose, and the geometric fog is off, Rose. Stream will always be delayed. It's the fact of streams.
Yeah, thank you for helping out there, Niall. I mean, you're giving some really excellent suggestions.
Hurry inside, child. Doga. The Tenno will cut through the infested and deliver our offerings to Kome. Always. The vision begins the same. Kanum, here they come.
I'm eager to free you squirming maggots from your web. Come on! Open the gates! Let me in!
Kome rewards your resolve. Our fortunes are turning. Infested are upon us. This fate dream binds so tightly, we cannot help until you drive them back.
I haven't done a lot of defense with this Raffle Advance, so yeah, it's like I with the fetch on with my pet, like I'm not seeing a lot of situations for distance stuff. For collecting health orbs or energy orbs with those mods. But definitely my hot buttons for activating Raffle Advance is useful. I don't feel like I'm going through as much as I was before, because I keep my thumbs on the buttons the entire time, so I can. Damn, lost that. Oh yeah, and I need to check with Eleanor to see if she has the Basilisk Coda weapon too, to possibly get off these mercy kills a little faster or a little easier.
The will of the
Damn, dead already.
is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is strong.
Hi again.
Monster, what's good? What's good? Omar. I think I got it right. Where is this thing at? I want to get a scan. Where is it? Is somebody killing it? Or they already killed it? Is somebody already killed the thing? I wanted to get a scan.
Your Grenier recklessness may rouse the demons that have long slumbered on our shore.
Just came back from a restaurant.
They never truly
Ah.
awaken. Fate still holds a noose around our necks. You
Good
must
food.
not falter now.
Hey, if the enemy shows up, is that it? I want to get another scan. I might have to do it another time, but whatever.
Look at the sea, Tenno.
It hasn't spawned in yet.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Part of this festering fate dream. An infested Oni.
I think.
It cannot live.
There we go.
Must invite Kome to awaken our mind sight, so she may change our fate.
Somebody stripped the armor away. You know what I'm saying? That's what I miss about my other builds. I said the electricity is doing what it's doing a good job with it, but you know, I might not need to worry about it, but we'll see. You see, I'm noticing the electric proc far more than I would if
bring more offerings to the
somebody at
Archon Prime, the armor stripper.
Kome answers. Fate smiles. Now banish the infested demon from our shores.
Can I join or it's full?
I think it's full for the moment.
What's wrong with you?
I think I just heard some heavy breathing from an afterlife. Angst. Angst want to get in on the fun at the wrong time.
It's K.
Right on.
Oh, that sodding hurt. Medic! Good. Good.
Kome has danced her dance of fate and whirled us down
And
a
that was it?
new path. All is well.
These are quick and fun. These are quick and fun.
Killing an infested Oni I see.
Yeah, this is in this Comey node. Where you get Comey parts, where you get the material, the resource for it. It's fun. It's fun. Definitely fun.
GG's, y'all.
Yeah. GG's. Hey, let me do a quick thing real quick and see. I hope you all can come with me. If not, I'll invite you right back. I want to see
I
if...
still need to find out what weapons work for me in terms of primary and secondary.
Well, I mean, the what do you call it? The tome, the grimoire. That's the name of it. The grimoire, I would think, would be your secondary for go-to for Dante. I invite everybody out back in a second. Let me just check to see what's up with Eleanor. I can't recall whether or not her thing refreshed with that Bassus or whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's been 3 days. Let me just check.
Epitaph Prime, my beloved.
My hero. You've a knife there.
Yeah, but when I'm not Dante, I'm kinda a bit screwed.
Yeah, I don't think it's here. Yeah, okay. So I got another 2 days. Let me take a screenshot of that. Okay.
If I
Try Oka Core.
then surely we delay.
Rose, I think you'll love the dual toxicist.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Cetus and invite everybody back. Let's just go to Cetus so that we're not going back and forth to the orbiter. For that 2 days or so we before we get the opportunity for the basilisk again. Hang on for a second.
Oh, I do have a secondary. I forgot about the sister weapon.
Let me double check on the name of that thing I'm talking about here. This is the weapon I'm talking about for being able to get the
Oh, the Tenet Diplos.
the mercy kills all faster. This basilisk, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, alternative fire at enemies not vulnerable to mercy kills the swarms then. But it's like, you gotta pay attention, they have to be susceptible or have the availability for a mercy kill. But when they're not vulnerable at that point, it swarms of infested mites while firing at vulnerable ones will perform a ranged execution.
Actually.
So like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what's up with this. This might
It packs a punch.
pair well with the arcane oops. Keep
Operator, did you hear that? It said
this arcane here,
cosmic
arcane
background
escape
radiation is a riot.
where you have to do the mercy kills. So yeah, okay, let me go back to see this here. Invite everybody back.
Hey, how's it going?
John! Good to see you. Welcome, Feltino. Yeah, I was talking earlier to Quentin about trying to check out some more of the Bionicle stuff he's been linking in Discord. But yeah, I want to check out some of your other stuff on your channel too. Yeah, good to see you in chat. No doubt. Let me.
Will you swim or flow with the
Invite
current?
folks back. All right, let's see what we had. We had Bandito.
Hey, someone can take my spot. I gotta do something real quick, but I'm watching.
Okay, so we could bring in Monster.
Good to see you again too.
All right,
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
just made
yeah.
a funny in Arrows video.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. Bet. Yeah, y'all just check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. Hold on. I thought I can. Yeah, okay, here we go. Go to channel. Go to more. Yeah, Omar or Monster, I think you were saying like you wanted to jump in on things. Yeah, this is John's channel here. Got some good stuff. Check it out, y'all. Wait a minute. Come on now.
I wish I could hop in with you, hopefully later. If you
Right.
live after 1.
Right. Well, I'm in Easter time right now. I'll be on for at least another.
https://youtube.com/@johnboy. C equals DRDFO0IFFP 40 pence ZTM.
Be on for at least another half hour or more. Got to take care of my son.
Invite me.
Okay. Help me out. There's all these names running around here. I think you're Omar in game too, aren't you? Or no, Water Hears? Is that you? It's
Much
like,
love and appreciation, brutta.
oh yeah,
Red heart.
most def, man. You know what I'm saying? Creators gotta look out. You know, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. It's a little, what do they call it? Networking. There we go.
Giant Wall 7.
Okay, thank you. It's trying to keep up with all the different. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, don't take offense by that. Like, give me a moment. It'll catch up. You know, it'll become more rote in my memory.
Gotta head out. Lunch is over, but keep the good stuff up.
All right,
Yeah.
appreciate you stopping through.
We
Thank
gotta
you. Thank
look
you.
out for one another.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, because it's a good thing. It's a nice thing. It helps build a community.
Radio pray Salah first.
Okay. Salam. All right. Yeah. It's that time. 5 times a day. Give salat. I believe that's how it would. If I remember correct, Arabic name for it all. See. Let me see something.
May your fate be a worthy one. Tons of homunculus.
What is Salah?
Tension arises when you mold yourself into the image of who you think you should be. Observe yourself in moments of relaxation, for that is who you truly are.
My Arabic's crusty and rusty. And I think I'm using the term properly. Salat. It just means to give prayer, homage, submission. I believe something loosely. Monster might be able to might. I'm sure he could correct me on that and give a more proper translation if I'm using the word correctly. But yeah, it's just praying, giving homage to all that is. It's customary for a Muslim to pray 5 times a day, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, my father's side of the family is Turkish and Creole. Turkish, as far as in line with, as far as like Islam is concerned, but that it actually goes way back to like end of the Ottoman Empire, and when the French actually were fighting in Turkey, and because my great grandmother's grandfather, I think it goes back that far, was half Turkish and French. His last name was Boutet. He came over to America, was a French whaler, and met a woman who was a Creole descent in New Orleans, and they fell in love, and the rest was history. That's my little timer to let me know I need to keep an eye on time and things. But like I said, I'm not really worried about completing everything.
You know the little bog that skitters over the water
But
surface.
it seems like you can rack up these points pretty quickly. Like, I'll wait till I get enough to build all 3 of these.
If we have the cunning to read them.
But she got a lot of jibber jabber, don't she? I'm gonna wait till I get enough to buy. Damn, she's still going.
Shape our fate. Just as the waves wash at the stubborn rock, we see nothing, and again nothing. Until
Yes, Grandma.
all at once, with the sound of thunder, the plain
She just yaps.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. Damn, she's... Anyway, I'm gonna wait till I get enough of this to buy all 3 of these first before I worry about, having enough to get everything. Because these things have to build first before you build her.
Ayo, how I raged then.
I think they did this on purpose, having her jibber jabber like this.
When
Like, hey,
Hylook and I were young, she told me tales of fishing alone after dark. How she would hear strange knockings on the underside of her boat.
that's
So
your
often
favorite
it is
grandma
the
right there.
children who truly know, while the adults scoff. On
I wonder-
Grandma sounds like no comma.
rich bounty
Yo, how
All
much
other
dialogue did they pay
supreme
this woman to
chaos.
jibber jabber?
The
God
dance of
dang.
the waves is the dance of fate.
Like, they don't
And
give you no
none know
breather.
where
Like,
it
as soon as
shall
she
bear
stops,
us.
she keep going. Finally.
Whether they wake or sleep, the infested demons are there, beneath the waves. I cannot forget that vision.
After her being a Toa.
They will rise. But not yet. Not yet.
Damn.
Whether they wake or sleep, the infested
Yo, Omar,
demons
let me
are
know
there.
you ready, man. Not monster. I mean,
I cannot forget that vision. One day they will rise. But not
has she
yet.
repeated herself yet?
Not yet. You know the little bog that skitters over the water's surface? The dancer on the unknown deep? Kome knows him. He sends us messages from her. If we have the cunning to read them.
Face with tears of joy.
Yo.
And I thought Lotus and Ortis was bad, and yeah, she's repeated a few.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Lotus and Ortis ain't got nothing on her. Nothing. Not even the chick outside of that thing outside of the Viri cave. Like, she got everybody beat. And I think they did it on purpose. I think they set it up like that on purpose.
When Uncle disappeared, you are welcome here, Sura.
I'm gonna cue this up. I don't know if he's still praying.
Traga all speech.
Right. But yeah, Monster, I mean, depending on, you know, what all you have to say, I believe, like I say, I believe it's cost a lot, giving prayer. It can take a minute. It's, you know, it is nothing to sneeze at in regard to the devotion one may give to, you know, upholding the tenets. Ah, okay, there we go. But yeah, if you can hear me in chat there, fellow Tenno L Jack Wall 7, aka Monster, aka Omar, Hate the Ham. I can't remember the whole list of that, but yeah, like, isn't it called Salat as far as the Arabic reference for giving prayer 5 times a day? 5 times a day or 7 times a day? I think it's 5 times a day, right? Been a minute. Like I said, not a practicing Muslim, but like I said, was raised in the point of it. You know, family on my father's side, way back, Turkish. You know, on
But Manabu said the
one half
monsters
side
in
of the
water
family.
would sleep forever.
They will, child. The Tenno will ensure it. Now, get to safety. Sura, lure the infested by presenting offerings to Kome. And then, gut them as Hailuk might gut a Kutkut.
Now this is the Cetus of my dreams.
Kome rewards your resolve. Our fortunes are turning. We must cease our offerings, Sura. Krona Meta. Beat back the infested and change our fate.
Yeah, you can hear me. Did I say that correctly as far as how it's referenced?
The
As
Tenno
far,
will Scavidio hire the demons with the baby Grand Priz and do the Finum tax.
I'm not exactly sure what you're referencing there.
Jaffa. Moving on.
Yeah, see, like, I wish I had my void ability from Zaku's Whisper to add just that little bit of extra damage to things while I'm recovering energy. I mean, did we do Steel Path?
I know Wadidja face with tears of joy, it went way over your head.
Yes, sir, it did. It did.
won't be able to meet the demand for the floating market.
Damn, I missed the opportunity for that. My camera's still in a good position. But apparently it's easier for him to...
face with tears of joy, Red Heart, you're not cursed with brain rot.
You're done.
Right. So I guess you gotta keep them out of the circle for it to move faster. It's not so much that they're gonna damage the objective, they're just gonna slow it. I think that's what's going on.
No, it stops it.
Right.
Save us from this future. A shift in fate is hard won.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of opportunity to use these mods. It seems like it's all about if you got to be far enough away from it or just not have a pet that's going to suck up everything with the fetch or whatever vacuum you might have.
Dreams. What dreams? I am your very real nightmare.
Like I'm seeing the electrical prop and the melee influence proccing, but I kid you not with this Cetus map.
Offerings are ready.
Keep the circle blue. Red circle means there's infested in the circle. Take care of them. Take offering to shrine. Rinse and repeat.
Right. Dig it. Yeah, I figured that out, but like I wasn't focusing on like what exactly was being damaged or whatever. Like it's like an interception in a way, essentially. Which I like. I like this interception better than the other interceptions that we've had. So A is going to be ready in 17 seconds.
Legends of old say that the night is.
But what's nice is it doesn't. You don't have to worry about it like being destroyed. It's just an aspect of.
It's true. The Oni is upon us.
What ancient splendor the waves have concealed! Come forth, you majestic mass! Gorge yourself!
The infested Oni is determined to be. Only Kone can banish him to unreality. Bring tribute to the shrine. Enrage the Oni. Tear up this horrible dream.
Had a acolyte too, angst.
The dream cannot end thus. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our door?
Gotcha.
Where is it?
This is it. In the Onum's name, cut the Oni down.
What? How are they doing that?
Like I'm not seeing melee influence coming through the way I'd like it to. Especially when you're dealing with a single target.
Catch one.
Like, I'm seeing it proc, but like, how much good is it doing me? Especially with a single target. I think I might change something up to see what results I get with a different setup.
You impress, Sura.
Like, it's like, I'm not complaining, but I think I've seen better results.
For your use in waking life.
Seems like you get 20 some of these things each time, but I don't know if the boosters really, if it's adding to what we're getting. But yeah, I don't know if I saw an answer from you there, or I mean, if you don't want to answer, I mean, that's fine too. Elegiac Wall 7, aka
well,
Monster.
For me, it's kind of helping.
Okay, so you're using melee influence too? On your Mirage setup? Well, say Mirage, like, she's so dope how she can create her clones and stuff. But yeah, LGAC there, aka Monster, aka Omar,
no,
the
I'm
hamster.
using boosters, I'm talking.
Oh, you think it's giving us more of the material? Like I said, I was wondering, like, I trying to remember, like, is the Arabic reference for giving prayer called salat? Give salat. Like, I believe it's what, 5 times a day? Or is it 7? It's just been a minute.
Yes.
See, that's what everybody's looking like here.
Hates him.
Hassam? Is that how it's referenced as far as prayer? Assam? It's not salat? What was salat? I know that's something. I mean, everything's looking good there. Everybody's looking good. Hang on, let me switch this over real quick. Yeah, having fun too. Let's see. We'll stick with Raffle Advance.
Either it's Salat or Salah.
Oh, okay, so I was right. Okay. And so it's not Omar, it's Hassam. I thought you said something about being Omar, though. Isn't your other reference for your YouTube ID like Omar?
BTWI'd Mubarak.
The hamster? Mubarak? Anyway, it's a lot of different YouTube names floating around with the same people. Like, I just like these types of builds, man, where I'm compromising the point. Let me try this with this melee animosity. Seeing that I'm heavy attacking so much, let me see what's up with this. And we got all these procs going on, but this is really more against shields more so.
And the star is made up.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I thought I remember you saying like your name was Omar too, with the Omar the monster thing. Am I remembering the same person correctly on all these references?
Omar hates him, star, in the end.
Right. Okay. I'm remembering everything right. Okay.
Welcome back.
All right. Let's do this again. Yeah, I think we could probably run this 1 or 2 more times, and I'll wrap up the broadcast. 84 on. Yeah, to me, this is a fun, enjoyable little grind. Let me go ahead and start, because I think Rose typically has an issue with starting it up. wish I could find an ideal spot for this camera. Still
You're the same guy, but the name is real. The star part made up.
Right. I got you. Okay, so I'm I'm remembering everything right. Cool. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, I like to keep it for reals and genuine. Like, see, now I can't see everybody's face or icon thing.
They will, child. The Tenno will ensure.
Yeah, I mean, I just gonna have to do it like this.
Lure the infested by presenting offerings to Kome.
Haha, that didn't work, did it?
As might got a good.
Good old Vassal.
Superstition! These peasants will be crushed under the barnacled claws of ravenous reality!
That was a miss.
Both as woven, Kome may weave afresh. Dark force grows too powerful. You must suppress it, Sura. We cannot prepare offerings like this.
Yeah, like I try to use this also too. My exalted, my I think I should have double checked my Skana, not Skana, but Skiajati as a stat stick for the Tenokai. Oh, so you get random blessings or random rolls from Kome, or is somebody using Kome?
Present the offering to the shrine quickly.
Yeah, this can go pretty quick if you got it all hooked up all together. Does this require?
In you go.
When you turn in the offering, you get a random buff.
Ah, I got you.
You're done. Get some rest.
I was about to get you. Everything's just getting obliterated so fast. Like, I think I'm really going to need that Basilisk type weapon to take better advantage of getting opportunities to get that. Mercy kill off.
This infested demon marks the edge of fate. Destroy it. Peace is within reach.
Where is he?
Gotcha.
That's not it. Like they got all, like, I wish it was a little bit more clear as to what's what. Where is the thing? Is it not showing up yet?
You Ostrons, crap.
I think it should flash.
Eliminate enemies first, then it spawns JN.
Okay. Sort of like Boar or some shit.
What is Quentin playing as?
I think he's using Mirage. Yeah, Mirage Prime.
Courage, Sura. Make the offerings in Cetus' name. Fate turns in our favor. The new thread is almost spun. The offerings are ready. Take them.
Regenerate.
You comfortable enough in there?
Like there's a bug in the rug. Yeah, every time I use...
Love how cool my Warframe has on inbuilt decrease system.
Oh, sweet. Okay, you're not using Konzu right now, though.
Cheerio.
Turn your eyes to the water. An infested only. Slay that toad demon, and Cetus is saved. Doga!
Where'd it go?
What ancient splendor the waves have concealed!
Okay, got it.
Come forth, you majestic mass! Gorge yourself!
We must invite Kobe.
Yeah, I'm liking the damage numbers, though.
So she may change our fate.
Using this
Infested our opponents.
melee animosity.
This fate dream binds so tightly, we cannot help until you drive them back.
I don't think you can spawn the infested Ani in Simulacrum.
We must invoke Kome's power.
Oh, these new
Bring
ones?
more
Oh, okay.
offerings to the shrine.
Well, I'm sure it's going to add to the codex information.
When 1999 first launched, we scanned the Apex tank and spawned 100 of the Apex tank in Simulacrum Skull. I'm Omni building Mirage.
Excellent, excellent. That's the way to go.
Welcome on board.
Whoops.
Show such a pathetic performance!
Stay down.
Omni builds are so expensive, pensive face.
Yeah, but you know, you can build them. They have a unlimited
Kome summons the spoils of this fate dream.
a reusable rather blueprint. You know, you just gotta build a farmer, and then you gotta build, you know, get some Archon, but you know, you can do it for free. Oh, I got a Konzu blueprint. Oh, so you can get this shit, the parts to drop in the mission too. That's right. I did see it when I looked it up on Wikipedia. There's like a 4%.
Like, yeah, we don't need to worry about polarity no more. FR.
Yeah, that's the way to go. So yeah, you do have a 4% chance
Always open to you.
to get these.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I've gotten a high Gasa barrel already, and I just got the Konzu blueprint. That's nice. Shit, that saved me 160 some odd of this stuff, if I remember correctly. Sweet. Sweet. Wait a minute, what was I thinking about doing? Right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here with the squad because I want to try to test these two mods out, and I think I need to die in order for that to happen. So I'm gonna leave off the squad here, but it's been I love grouping up with everybody. Thank you all for joining me on this. We had base occasion.
Build an omniforma. Hefty but worthwhile. Just gotta be precise on what you want to invest them on.
We had
Is it
Rose.
Okay if I can build Kome?
And LG Wall.
Build.
Everybody looking good, doing their thing. It's definitely enjoyable. I'm gonna go ahead
Why
and.
does it show my operator? I'm Drifter. It's a mix of stuff.
Well, you need to also too. For me, some people have issues with it, but for me, I go to options, and whichever I have equipped, as far as primary, will show up in the interface. So
message me and I'll link it all.
Where is it? It's something I'll show.
You are on Warframe. It's what it's supposed to be, lol.
Adrift in the river of destiny, I will flow with you.
Where is this thing at?
Gamble with my life.
Wait, let me move my camera out the way.
Cast out evil.
I forgot where it is in here, but
it is a part of me.
It's like show operator only or show drifter only or something weird like that, but the way I have it set up, like it changes automatically based off of whichever one that I have selected, whether it's the drifter or the operator. Where does it show that? Am I overlooking it?
Any Baruch build?
There it is. Prefer default HUD as drifter. I thought, I know this is like when you had the in-game messages pop up, like they start to jibber jabber, but I thought this has something to do with what you see in your profile. I don't have it set up as default drifter. I think it has something to do with that. But, and it's under accessibility. But bottom line is I don't have an issue with it showing my drifter or my operator, depending on which one I have selected.
To change the UI to default.
Right, but I thought it has something to do with this too, but I could be wrong. Either way, I have it set up for it's going to switch to whichever one I have selected. It's not default set on any one of them. And I haven't had an issue for it displaying which one that I have going on there in the profile or in the
I don't think there is an
UI.
option.
It might not be. I thought, like I said, I thought it has something to do with it, but I think it might just be as far as your like the message, whichever one's going to be start jibber jabbering when some type of like in-game communication pops up between you and a Lotus or whoever's having something going on. Like I don't know. Either way, I like leaving that setting on default. Like I haven't mid-maxed this in a minute. I haven't updated it, but just to let you know, y'all were asking about Baruch. This is what I did for my Baruch Prime build. It seemed to be pretty effective. Use this reactor storm augment. Pretty nasty. Like I haven't omniformed it, but this is what I'm doing with it. I was doing like a toxin build too, similar to the way I was doing it with Excalibur, my Umbra build, but the continuity here, is going to give some extra aspects to your duration on your ability regardless. But I was using it in combination with a toxin build for the Desert Wind. And damn, that's right. I haven't even been back here since we had the ability to add arcanes to it all. Wow. Okay. I don't know which one to put in here. I won't put in melee duplicate for right now until I revisit the point. Yeah, I gotta revisit the point because there's no chromatic blade build for Baruch, so I'm sure. And what did I have subsumed on him? Did I have anything subsumed? Okay, I think I had Nourish assumed. Yeah, Nourish assumed on him. I thought that shit, Nourish looks fat to me with Baruch in this look. You know what I'm saying? With this skin, that's just diesel. That's just badass. That don't look so good with Excal. Now, like I said, Nourish looks good. The animation looks good on like Rhino, especially with Baruch with this with the hooves here. That shit's fat. That shit's fat. But like I said, I like to role play with it all too, as well as make it functional. But yeah, that's what's up. I mean, kind of. Yeah, these are the Archon shards I had on him. And yeah, I was using a toxin build, so it returned health from it. Like I almost think like an extra one of these kind of does better. But like I don't have Tau Forge set up in there. It's just some regular Archon shards. Like I said, Baruch's not a main, but I really do like Baruch, and I started liking Baruch even more when he came out with the skin, because the base skin, I don't know, I know where they were trying to go for as far as like that old man hunchback kind of kung fu.
Baruch never clicked with me, but he's a good frame.
Baruch, like I said, with this skin, he clicked. He started clicking. You know, I liked it. Like it was like this shit was dope. You know, once you get down with the mechanics.
How do I get violet Archons?
The violet ones, I think you can combine red and something else. Hold on, I can't remember.
That
red?
Orica looks clean AF.
Yeah, saying with the red accent, like, you know what I'm saying, I dig the all black with the silver. That's my sort of, like I said, the clan joint is primary colors, red, white, and blue. And so silver to me can represent nicely the white anytime. You know what I'm saying? And also too, it's kind of like the anti-equation to the gold that the aura can like to represent. So, but yeah, this shit came together nice. And using, was it the how do you pronounce that shit? The damn it, getting thumb stupid here. Yeah, this. Well, that's the spear. What do we? Yeah, the Kogagi, with the Hagamat sparring skin. That shit's beautiful. Like it really accents the suit. And you got the hands in the middle, like this shit's dope. You know what I'm saying? The tassels, the put on the what is it? The Sagatra.
Are you enjoying the view?
Is that what they call this shit? Yeah. The Zato Sagatra on that too. Did you get from the Excalibur the Zato skin? That shit on the hands and the feet. Wait a minute, my camera's in the way. Like I said, I mean, this shit's clean. To me, I love the look of this. Gorgeous.
I've got a few fashions for him.
Yeah, I mean,
post them up on the Discord sometime.
do it to it. Cause yeah, I mean, they outdid themselves with this skin. Cause like I said, the basic look of him, like it's cool and all, but he all like narrow in his shoulders, he all humpback and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. This shit's fat. And what was that question you asked earlier? Said something about something. Hold on. Right, how do I get the violet Archon shards? Right. If I remember correctly, what is it?
Barak be throwing AR.
Yeah, he be smashing the air, bro.
Throwing hands, yo.
Just straight concussive force in the air. I know it's red. I think it's red and blue. And I don't have a blue one. I think it's red and blue. It's got to be red and blue because you only have 3 colors. And I know red is definitely one of them. So I think it's red and blue is what gets you the purple. As far as mixing the colors and stuff together, I'm quite sure it's purple. Because like red, I'm quite sure that's what it is. Because this melee critical damage thing is a better version of the melee critical damage that you get from a red shard. And so yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's red and blue gives you purple. Like I've never memorized all the color wheel stuff, but it's based off of real life. You know what I'm saying? When you mix certain colors to get another fucking color, so that's what's up. But yeah, let me try to get this test in for this situation here. And what's nice is I can test this out with this mission because it's like the only thing you got to worry about is the timer. It's not going to destroy. Oh, hold on. Do I want to? Let me just see. Let's see what's going to happen with the whole kit. I was going to see if like maybe I needed to take off the Vasca or something. I think I'll just leave it on. Let them drop with the Vasca, come up with the Vasca, and then try this health orb thing or energy orb thing. See if I can get that to work. Like hopefully the weapons I have, the way they're set up, are kicking out enough damage.
Farm Archon shards.
Yeah, it's always a good thing. I mean, the bonus stuff you get from 1999 are great for getting Archon shards. Great. I mean, and then of course the Archon hunts, of course, as well. But yeah.
The shrine is always open to you.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You are welcome here.
We'll try it on a
Sura.
still path. See what happens.
Yeah, I needed a build for 1,999 steel path.
But like I said, the on the Palm 2 PC with the objectives that they have on there, it's great for getting Archon shards. Great. Also too, like
Starstruck.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Also too for arcanes. To me, that it's a real nice place for that.
Hurry, to go me.
I probably could have stood there and let them kill me before activating them.
Counterattack! Gift baskets!
Heading down.
Gome's fortune now flows.
Oh, so you gotta do 5 of them.
Dark force grows too powerful. You must suppress it, Sura.
Come on now, kill me.
Offerings like this.
Not doing a good job trying to kill me, are they?
Somebody help me out here!
Okay. Down. Now the catch is going to be, can I get an orb to pop up when I drop? and get an orb to pop up without the Vaster sucking it up.
Pop them off. Oi! I took one in the side. Staple me up.
Okay, so you had the limited field of view to fuck with. This isn't going to go well.
You have everything.
Time for a break.
Right?
Ah, be my guest.
Yep, that didn't work. Experiment test 1 failed.
Takes care of
Yeah,
that.
so you have the limited field of view to have to fuck with that shit. And I might do better.
Help me, please.
I might do better with a different weapon. Yeah, I don't see a time limit necessarily.
Wadidja, did you try the Scion?
No. Was that a primary weapon or a secondary weapon?
Need an assist.
Oh, look at
The
this
one
shit.
thing I think, what if Makuta Terdax makes a 100%
Look at this bastard.
successful plan on how to forever
Fucking
get rid of the
went out of my
mineral
field
that
of
it depends
fucking
on.
view. That bastard went out of my fucking field of view. Did you see that shit?
Scion
mother-
is a better Nakana from Duviri.
Right, I get it, but I'm not worried about my melee weapon. And like I said, for my roleplay purposes and the fact that I run with Umbra, you know, the Skijati is inseparable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the melee thing. Yeah, getting the odds of them motherfuckers to drop a goddamn. I might have to switch out my secondary weapon.
Right. Ablution. Dropped him.
Everyone has their preference. Alarm goes beep beep.
Right. It remind me to keep an eye on the time. Like I said, it's nice that I can use. There we go, something for the arcane escapist. Okay, that's a coda trying to help out. Right. Come on, drop. Kill me, kill me.
Gotcha.
Trying to wear him down a little bit too. Oh shit, here comes the asshole. Alright. Alright.
Leave it out.
And any other time, I'll be dead. Ah, come on. Any other fucking time.
Gonna need a medic.
Alright, the cat got me up. Shit. Might have to take that Vast off.
Vitals are trashed.
Try and give myself a little bit more time. Okay, there's an orb. There's an orb. Oh shit! It works! Oh shit, I'm dead. You don't get no health.
Over here.
But wow, I get an opportunity for this.
Careful with the goods, mate.
Yeah, I need something that's got a little faster kill rate on this shit. Yeah, I need a faster kill rate. Okay. So that shit works, but you don't have no extra fucking health. And it may have something to do with like how much health and I'm getting back from the orb. So I'm just getting 30% was just enough to get me up. But then I need to do like a transfer or some shit like that to make sure that I replenish the health. But that shit works. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I need to get a either improve my build on that weapon or get a better secondary weapon that doesn't have an AoE. And like the one that's on my primary weapon, that could come in handy if I haven't died or I'm not in a revive state. Interesting.
This infested demon marks the edge of fate. Destroy it.
I don't think I need to get that in there right now.
Reach.
I'm up for a scrap.
Crack me up. Thick walls and thick skulls. Kome is nothing but a
I wonder if I can just leave A up.
And yet you crave to own Kome for yourself, do you not?
Which one is it? Fuck, I don't know which one he was. I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on. Okay, I think he got me.
Fate still holds a noose around our necks. You
Whatever.
must not falter now.
Like, it's like I wish they would distinguish what's what when all this is going on a little bit better. Oh, come on. How many of these damn things I gotta kill before it pops up?
Legends of old say that the night
Okay, now which one is it?
before the dawn.
Is it this?
Sura. And in this horrible storm, I know it's truth. The Oni is upon us.
What ancient splendor the waves have concealed! Come forth, you majestic mass!
I like it when he says she's nothing, just a pet rock.
We must invite Kome to awaken our mind sight.
Who says that she's just a pet rock?
Fate. Deliver the offerings.
Look at this. Look at this. See, this is where those mods don't come in come help you at all.
I'll be here.
And I need to work on my amp too. I bet you I can't target that shit.
K-H-E-K.
There we are.
Yeah, like I'm not getting.
Hello, Twinkle Toes. Down.
What the fuck?
Clean in and out. Just need a hand up.
What the hell? What did it hit me with? I was trying to take damage. Fuck.
Oh, that sodding hurts.
What is it hitting me with that's just wiping me like that? And why haven't I discovered that before?
Good night.
Destiny defies us. We must invoke.
Yeah, I miss
Kome's
my
power.
corrosive
Bring
toxin
more offerings to the shrine.
when it comes to dealing with armor and stuff. I mean, this is getting through. It's cutting through it. Yeah, doing it like this saves a lot of time where you just leave the item in the shrine.
I feel like you're all ready.
The Oni is vulnerable. Finish it. Put
that
an
it?
end to this dream.
Cheerio.
What?
Like, I'm able to manage my power okay, but it, I don't like being on Skid Row.
Give me a medic. Now.
And that death, like, gave me a whole bunch of genius. Like, yeah, I mean, like, this is getting through it, but, like, I don't appreciate seeing all that armor still up on his ass like that. Like, I'm kind of like, it's kind of like blunt force. What?
Get a shift on.
That should have given
Hey,
me...
what's up? What are you guys doing?
I'm sort of practicing on this mission here. Build testing too. What? What?
God, that feels weird.
And there's no enemies in sight to be able to even use that mod. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it, but similar to this, it's similar to...
Okay, sounds good. I'm
Yes.
fishing low.
Okay, cool. Similar to the Arcane Escapist, like if you don't have the opportunity to take advantage of it, you get nothing. You get nothing. out of the benefit of the mod.
You impress, Sura.
And then when it comes to trying to use it when you're on a revive, if you don't have enemies within your line of sight,
Quentin slightly smiling face,
it's
smiling
shit.
face with smiling eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got jack diddly for using the mod if you don't have line of sight to the enemies and if you can't kill them fast enough. And the other mod, like it ain't doing much for me, and because like I'm not killing things far enough away, and then in relationship to the pet sucking up everything. So I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, like I'm not seeing any opportunities to use this at all. And like, I mean, it's the build I have on this weapon. It's not lame. It's just trying to deal with steel path in relationship to it. And like the secondary weapons I have really in the direction of mid-maxing, like the the pox, the coda pox,
Red Heart.
And like my Prisma Angstrom. Like, hold on, I think I was working on I have this despair going on here with a pretty decent build last time I checked, and I think it's set up on I had the Archon. What the fuck you call this shit? Arcanum?
Hello, Gemma.
What's up, Gemma? Good to see you in chat. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I was in the zone there. My bad. Welcome, Feltino. Yeah, the Prisma Angstrom is nice, but plus two, you got the Arcanon form of it, and then we have this. I have this Arcanon set up for this Despair, which is pretty nice. And I use this skin again, and that kind of like infested kind of look way that he just manifested from his body type shit. And then you got these. You got this setup, which looks fat too, for him. Let me see. Let me keep my skins right.
Type shit.
Right. Why do I have two of these looking the same? I don't know. Let's just put this one over here.
Love, peace, and chicken grease waving hand. Medium dark skin tone.
Yeah, that's what's up. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Don't forget some waffles with that. That's it. That's my mom again. Hold up. Okay, I got a little bit more time. I just want to try to see if I can perform another successful test with this. Let's see. Check. Make sure I got it. All right. Let me put another one up. Right. Yeah, I moved down here to Georgia like when I was 20. Almost 21, and I tell you what, they love them some chicken and waffles down here. Some chicken and waffles and some sweet tea.
Weapons are so damn nice.
Yeah, they are. But for like, they need to do it. They need to do a what's up on this Coda Pox, because like when I use the pack, this cool pack on this that you get from the protocol joint. Look, on this one side, the Coda Pox shit shows from the side of it, which is like, come on now. We need a little balance pass on this. So yeah, hopefully they get this working.
Popeyes be tasting more good after weed. Used to live in Decatur and Clarkson in school.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, all right. That's another Georgian. Like they say after 20 years, you're an official Georgian. So I've been here since 1993. So yeah, I'm an official Georgian by now. But yeah, they didn't give me no love when I moved down here, because I'm from Baltimore, Maryland prior to that, in Chicago too, but like I did most of my years.
Midtown.
Yeah, that's what's up. I did most of my years in
I was there in 1985.
Okay. You missed out on the Olympics when hot Atlanta was the thing. Atlanta was hot, boy, back then for sure. But yeah, like if they need to do a little balance pass on that protocol skin for this. But yeah, they gave me no love, man, when I when I came down here, because like I spent most of my years in Baltimore, Maryland, and then when I moved down here, I was like, well, you know, Baltimore was technically underneath the Mason-Dixon line. They were like, nah, you ain't in Georgia, you ain't a real Southerner, like you ain't in the Bible Belt, so like we ain't giving you no love on that. So I was like, ain't that a bitch? Anyway, so I'm gonna try this Despair and see what's up. What do I have on the Archons? Explode, heat damage, per status type, projectile speed, crit. Okay, this is what I'm doing on the build.
Yeah, it's different down there. Peanuts in Pepsi MMMM.
Right? Yeah, when you go up north, boy, you're gonna want some Funyuns. Fuck that shit. You go up to Chicago, you gotta make sure you got some of that perch and white bread from one of those corner markets. But yeah, it's always something depending on where you at. But yeah, pork rinds or whatever it is that you into. Like I never got into pork rinds. I never really did the pork thing. But Funyuns was a big thing too. So yeah, we'll try this Despair and see what's up with that. And
Wadidja, you ever been to New York?
Of course. Most definitely. Didn't do a lot of time up there, but I've been to New York, of course. I've been just about
low-carb crunchy snack.
Yeah, with pork. Yeah, I definitely down with how people do enjoy it. It's all good. What do I want to do with this? I want to make that silver, I think. What is that? Wait a minute, is that cloth or is that metal? Forgot what I did.
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Right. I think I did this cloth. I think I did this with some cloth. With I think that's cloth with red. I think. I can't tell what that's made of.
Still
I think
waiting
it's
for the Halloween color palette to come back. I need that red.
Yeah, they got some nice reds in here. I think what I might do is, seeing I'm sort of working with this white a little bit, I think I'm going to make this white on this, or like the kind of off silver that, because this side patch on his arm isn't exactly white.
Food talk arb. Shush now im starved face with tears of joy.
So it kind of depends on how the material that you're trying to match that white to Matt's, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Combines with the color on that. Put a little something more on the silver on that.
Bandito wanna see the pork ribs I had? Face with tears of joy.
He was like some pork ribs. That's funny. So yeah, I'll just play. I'm just bullshit customizing for a second, but this shit looks hot with all the pouches and shit on them. Like, it's not 100% thorough on this side because you don't see no attaching strap.
No, you keep them photos to yourself. Huh.
But so yeah, let me see what's up with this. Hopefully, oh shit, I need to put in the goddamn mod too though. Hold on. There we go, Energizing Shot. Okay. What? Huh? Oh shit. Okay. All right, we can fix
face
that.
With tears of joy.
We can fix that. All right. Energizing Shot. There we go. All right. And so, yeah. Right. Okay. We pouched out, y'all. Pouches for everybody. Pouches all around. All right. hopefully I can do a little better on these kills. I think what's going to be good is if
A nice big bowl of tonkatsu ramen steaming bowl.
Right, well, yeah, it's always best served with some pork from what I see. Especially with the animes be hooking that shit up. Well, I mean, some of them animes be making me hungry as shit. Where they be having to be chowing down on, so definitely give you some craving for some fucking ramen.
No. This nightmare is a gift. A chance to live out our dark fate. So we might change it. Hurry home. The Tenno will continue.
Yeah, chasu. It's the thin slice of pork.
Present our offerings to Kome to draw out the infested.
Yeah, the little white helps the accent. Yeah, I like the way this is coming together with that little touch of white to tie in with the arm insignia. You know what I'm saying? Because my role player, my other potential author, he's part of this Black Watch, which, you know, is part of how he wind up having to know about making his way to my operator in this aspect of the, so to say, continuum of the
present the offering to the shrine, so this dark fate may be averted.
Warframe's eternalism theory.
Now this.
I'm glad you take Fashion Frame as seriously as me. Face with tears of joy, red heart.
Yeah, I do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't knock the fact that I'm just using black. Like, nah. Like, I'm blending colors even in the black. Like, to get Arthur's ass looking right with this skin. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be trying to test this shit out here. I forgot how you activate the goddamn incarnate for this shit. You gotta get headshots or something. You know, like the way this skin has authors
tying in role play factors into it too is real nice.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, headshot, then R3.
That's what I figured. I don't know if I'll be able to get the incarnate. But this should be more effective for killing stuff, period, though. Come on, give me an orb, bitches. Okay, there's one. Shit.
Time for a break.
You see that motherfucker just fly away?
A smiling face with smiling eyes.
Yo, where's the orb? Where's the fucking orb? Oh, did my operator absorb the orb? Ain't that a bitch? My operator picked up the fucking orb. Okay, well that's something to have to fucking consider about this shit. My operator picked up the orb. Ain't that a motherfucker? And once you're in that final gasp, I guess when you get an orb, I guess the way to get around that is to just, you see an orb, don't go in the final gasp, or just let yourself die, like get away from it.
Comes in clutch in last gasp.
Yeah, but
Squad, I'm down.
like I said, I like Vazarin for the aspects of the
Void Strike is opus. Welcome in Harlow, hope everything's good. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Come on, get a hand over here.
Oh, look at this shit. Oh, that's right. I can move around. I can move around a little bit. I forgot.
Hey, Harlow, red heart.
Okay, see, I'm not getting the opportunity to get a fucking health orb.
Wicked murderer, bro.
It's definitely limited. Like, if you can't roll around,
Hello, smiling face with open hands.
What's up, Vivian?
Just tired from work.
Vivian Harlow, what's happening? AKA K Blaine. Is that heavy, Mr. Heavy Breather? Oh, bitch. Which one is he? Where 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 is he? Fucking asshole. I didn't like that shit, did you, bitch?
I'll be here. Right you are. There'll be tears before bedtime.
Like, I guess it would help too, like, if I had a certain, like...
Ah, welcome on board.
Is that a Ducati Wadidja?
Is that a Ducati? Oh, wait, oh, my banner? No, it's a Buell. Harley Davidson. Eric Buell created this, like, revolutionary frame design where you could actually have the gasoline in the fuel tank, but I mean not in the fuel tank, but in the frame of the motorcycle. And then he kind of like created this like phenomenal way of having what they call shit, my name escaping me at the moment.
Looks sick fire.
Yeah, it was nice. What? Oh, the Vasca got me up.
First day playing this game mode. What do you think of it?
I like it. I like it. Shit. Okay, I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Take courage, Zura. Make the offerings
Oh,
in
come on,
Cetus'
come on.
name.
Man, I am not getting the kills off fast enough. Where is the thing at? What the fuck?
Slip me on like a body bag.
Oh, look at this thing. What the... Yo, what the fuck? Like, how come I couldn't hit this motherfucker? This thing right here with hardly no fucking health. What the fuck?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm just, like I said, experimenting with,
Gonna need a medic!
This makes no sense! They're here for the temple blood, I tell you!
with these mods, trying to see this how effective they may be, but like, I'ma have to have a different secondary weapon. I like it a lot, Michael Keaton. Oh, like a Batman type thing. I feel you. Hey, I want to complete the damn mission too.
Get some rest.
They seem to be ripping you a new asshole.
Well, I'm letting them. I'm letting them, Vivian. I'm letting them because I'm trying to test out this Energizing Shot, and combined with this Archon, this Tau Forge Violet Archon shard. I'm letting them because, like I said,
I think it's gonna get a bit tasty.
And then I'm also too experimenting a little bit with like not being in an exalted blade a little bit, seeing how well this Raffle Advanced plays into things. Come on. It's supposed to be doing better damage than this. What the fuck? This motherfucker's running all the way the fuck over there. Oh, dude. Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, I don't have these secondary weapons set up well enough for this sort of shit. And I mean, then on top of that, there's no guarantee you're going to get a health orb to drop unless you have your build catered around it. Huh? Target obstructed. What? Like, I don't think I've gotten an opportunity for this this incarnate for this fucking weapon yet, because... Oh, you know what? Don't they have an art? Do I have a... Did I get it?
Isn't there a mod that prolongs last stand?
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of ways you can increase the aspect of this, but I'm not trying to take away from my build just for the sake of that shit. As best I can. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, like, if my weapon's effective enough, I should be able to get it within that time. Without going there.
Is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours.
And then on top of that, I do have the last stand to kind of extend the period of time a little bit too.
Let's get to business. Got him.
Yeah, you got him all right. Just trying to see if I couldn't work on this thing at the same time. Don't seem to be letting me. Where's A?
The Oni will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs. Gorge on the delicious jam!
Yo, Grenier recklessness may rouse the demons that have long slumbered on our shores. We must ensure they never truly awaken. Fate
It's like the enemies infested die so fucking fast. It's hard to get the Archon.
Offerings are ready. Take them. And run through.
Eyes on.
Look at the sea, Tenno. Kanumuts. The heart of this festering fate dream. An infested Oni. It cannot live.
Fuck.
Glorious! That meat stick Unum can't protect you from what already lies within her walls!
What the fuck is it hitting me with?
Ayo! Take the offerings before they are soaked.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Down.
Holy shit. I
Cleaning it
saw
out.
the second to
Just need a
fucking be
hand
able
up.
to do it, but then it was gone.
Just remember where you parked me. Try not to scuff the paintwork.
Where's the fucking enemy at? Look at these motherfuckers just a jumping and a hopping the fuck around like... That shit ain't good. This is not going well. Like, at least I was able to see it in action at least once, but... Bullshit!
The infested infested Oni is determined to be. Only Kome can banish him to unreality. Bring tribute to the shrine. Enrage the Oni. Tear at this horrible dream.
Yeah, I gotta work on my amp. And I gotta get my secondary effective against fucking steel path enemies.
The Oni is vulnerable. Finish it. Put an end to this dream.
Target is down.
Like this. Wake up, Oni! What's wrong with you?
It's taking too much effort to cut through these motherfucking ass armor. I think my Vasquez is doing most of the work keeping it distracted off of me.
It is done. Fortune favors Cetus once again. Kome blesses you with this dream's
I'm gonna see if I... Like, I think I was working on... What is it called? And it's got a nice blight mod to it. Something like that. Let me see something. Cause it's just been a minute since I've tried to min-max any secondary weapon. And I thought for sure my despair was a little bit more capable than that. That did not go well. It did not go the way I was looking for it to go. I know the Grimoire ain't set up like that. Like the Despair, I mean, the Despair Prime was one too that I put some time into, but I do have a ribbon for that. 2, 3, 4, 3. But I don't like the... Shit. Huh? Why is it showing... Look at the comparison on this. That's a shitty comparison.
A wager if they ever do make the Spider Warframe Prime, we are not cracking the relics. I'm just going to buy it.
Right. I'm sure a lot of people will be doing that. So, okay, so the Spirit Prime is kicking out a little bit more damage, but I don't think it's enough. Like, I thought I had an incarnate form of this, but not yet. I think that's what I was looking forward to, having an incarnate version of this. With the winds of purity is pretty nasty. But I haven't worked on the Furus in a minute. Did I? Yeah, I haven't put a lot of time in this incarnate thing. Or even trying to have a secondary weapon reliable
Quentin,
enough.
Save your money. Just farm with us, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, like I don't have nothing that's for a secondary weapon that's going to really be effective against this shit. Like I said, I mean, like yeah. I've put a lot of time in the AoE weapons like the Plasma Angstrom and the Pox, but I haven't put a lot of time in things. Like I said, I wanted to do an incarnate version of this.
For her anyway to subsume. What about the Vesper?
The Vesper. Have I worked on that? Let me see. Run out of time here. Right. The Vesper. Yeah, I was trying that at first, but despite the damage, it wasn't doing much of shit against
But it's worth it. The Spider Warframe Prime is a must-have for me.
It really wasn't doing much damage against the enemies. Like the build I have, I thought was pretty decent on this. I don't have a Riven for it, but at 3,049, like I thought the damage was good. Like it wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting well. It wasn't hitting well at all. Like yeah, I mean, to me, I thought the build on that was strong enough to be able to deal with these enemies on Steel Path, but it wasn't doing well. Because I thought that build to me is stronger than what it would be.
I got a build that does me justice if you want to see it.
Yeah, pop it up, sure. Like, I thought like I mean, like I said, my Vespa was kicking out more damage than this Spira. Fire rate 7.25, like I mean, it's a faster fire rate, I think. But I don't know. I'll try the Spear Prime out and see if
Clan chat.
Okay. All right. 1 second. Let's see. Move my camera out the way.
Trying to draw Warframes are hard.
Okay. Galvanized semi-pistol cannot only compatible with semi-auto. Fire rate cannot be modified. Plus 30 damage.
I know, right?
Semi-pistol. Crosshairs. Okay. Lead gas on weak point hit. You gotta make sure you hit the weak point. But this does have a passive to let you see the weak point. Okay.
Yeah, I think the main reason why is that I tried to force myself to draw the mechanical parts instead of just trying out what I want.
Semi-pistol cannonade. Something like shit. Well, like, your damage is good, but, like, it's not that much different than what I got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not hellified, like, oh, my shit's that slouching. What was the thing? What was that? I don't even know. Do I have that mod? Semi-pistol cannade. I don't remember that mod. Oh, I do. I have it. And so what was that doing? Shit. This is level 13. Man, my fucking build can't accommodate that polarity, and I haven't gotten it leveled up. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to accommodate that.
The fire damage from the pistol stuns the enemies frequently while utilizing the arcane.
What with that lead gas that you have in there? Let's just try another. I think I can do. Wait a minute. How do you
They
do?
need to be more status types.
Isn't there a way to just look at the build and then apply mods or something? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me do this one. See. Type in override.
The gas procs on weak point hit, so it's mainly fire and the gas just happens.
Yeah, I get it. Didn't want to put something in. Maybe I don't have the. Maybe I don't have the lead gas. I don't have the lead gas mod. I don't think. Where do you get this lead gas mod? I don't think I have that elemental P. Yeah, I don't have the lead gas. That's what it is.
Wait, my alt has it. It was a night wave reward. You can have it.
Do you have another? Do you have an extra? I don't want to take. I don't want to take. If it's the only one, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that if it's the only one. And I mean, So this gives an extra 300% damage. Galvanized crosshairs.
I'm not gonna use Vesper on my alt.
Yeah, but it's still a powerful mod. I mean, and it takes a lot of effort to get it. Like it's all. Like, I appreciate the offer, but honestly, I want to see you. I want to have you. You know, have a duplicate or something for it. Like, and plus two, once I max everything out, I don't have.
Always give it back.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because what I'm saying is that I can create fire. I can do a fire. I can add fire to it. You know, and then also to have a strong status along the way. On weak point hit, this is gas. It's doing gas damage, not fire. Maybe where's the fire? Oh, prime heated charge. That's what you're using the fire for. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, but the status is only 46.8 too. But like I said, I don't have room in here for that. Although the status from the gas, that's real nice though. It's like napalm with the fire on top of that. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Okay, 6 seconds. Gas damage and status chance. What's the extra? How much of a status chance did it give you on that? But yeah, at the moment, I can't accommodate it. I appreciate the thought, but I can't accommodate it at the moment. And like, I know the infestation, they don't like fire for shit.
300% status chance for 6 seconds when it procs.
Oh, is that what it was saying? I thought it was 300% damage. It says 300% gas damage. Oh, and is it saying and 300% status chance? So it's 300% gas damage and 300% status chance? That's crazy. Okay. I haven't looked the mod up. Okay. And this is specific for the Vesper 77. Okay, I'm gonna look into that off camera and see what's up. I'll probably just go ahead and invest and just maybe grab it off the market or something with the new technique of just looking at the marketplace and then whispering the person's name and snatching that shit up. Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, like, to try to do another build experiment on this at this point probably is no point, because I just don't see this Spira doing much.
I have this funny addiction that I friend every single squad member I join.
That's cool. I don't think this Spira is going to be doing me much better than anything else I've been trying, to be honest with you. So, yeah, we'll play around with this again next time around, and I'll see what I can get off the Warframe market to trade for that other mod and see what's up. I mean, this is an interesting build. I wouldn't have thought to go there on my own, because I'm wondering, like, switching out the Auger Impact, doing fire instead of the magnetic. Because, like I said, I had this sort of set up like this more so for the point of dealing with, like, overguard and shit like that. Let me see. But having it set up for, I guess, depending on the situation. But like I said, I'm trying to work on my Omni build type shit. Like whatever the fuck it is I got in here is going to be good against whatever the hell it is I'm running across. And like what you got going on there, like I have 78% status. Your build's putting out, well, with the gas thing, that changes that fucking ass. They changes that all the way around, because that's giving you the extra status chance that you need for the fire to hit the ass nasty. See, to me, like, I kind of like the idea of my crit chance, crit damage, like, substitute the semi-pistol for 300% damage for this Auger Impact, right? And then do the like, okay, so you're pumping out a whole bunch more crit chance. 72%. I'm at 68.9. That's relative. But then I'm getting extra crit damage with the target cracker. We both doing a multi-shot diffusion. And you're doing I'm using galvanized shot for the status chance, but what you're doing is using the crosshairs for the extra crit chance on headshots. That's if you hit the fucking headshot. Extra percent status chance on kill. 40% direct damage on status protection. See, I may stick with that. Like I said, substitute that for the pistol thing. And what's the polarity on this? Okay. Yeah. So see, I have the polarity type that's right for it, but I still don't have the capacity even to the point of it. What does this say? Oh. Warframe market. Well, I don't know what is it going right for anyway. What's it called? Lead gas. Yeah, I remember when that was on Nightwave. I remember when that was up. I didn't think to go for it. I should have. I really should have went for that. Shit. It's going for a decent fucking rate. Hold on now. Seeing somebody got it up for like 13 motherfucking platinum. Hold on.
The X52 augment is just as good.
Was that from Nightwave 2? Let's see, I need something for the secondary.
Yes.
So I do whisper / the person's name, right? Armon. Isn't this right? Do I do a space between the thing? No space? Oh shit, I think they sold it. And I think it updated. That shit was gone. I figured that would be gone. It was like such a cheap ass price too. Okay, here's somebody else with a good price. Man. Angry Phantom.
I never whispered anyone that way before.
I think Niall was the one who's hit me to all this. And then you put in the mod, right? Shit, Lead Gas, wasn't that the name of it? Yeah, I should have it right here. So, yeah, Lead Gas.
Leaded gas.
Let it gas. Thank you. Yes, I see that now. I think this is right. Did it work? Did the whisper work? Shit. Yeah, you can do it at any chat. I should have went to a different chat. Because I don't know where the fuck it went. Is it a space with the W? I think it's a space with the W. Hold on. Whisper. Uh-huh. It's a space after the W, I think.
I heard that there's going to be a new Running Man movie.
I think it's a space. Is it a space after? That would be interesting. Running Man was a good movie. Especially when people start running and their head blow off. That shit was fucked up. Is there a space after the damn whisper? That's what I can't determine. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. I don't know. Is there a space after the W? No space after the whisper? Niall's not in chat. I think, like I said, he was the one who... He said any chat should do, right? Doesn't have to be trade chat. I don't know. And these people aren't responding. Anyway, I'm out of time, so I'll resolve this point probably off camera. But there's an interesting price range for the leaded gas. I mean, anywhere from like 15 plat, 35 plat, 17 plat, 15 plat, you know, on up. Like it seems to go about as high as 150 plat at the max. You know, 35, 40 plat seems to be somewhat of a mid-price range for it, in a decent deal. And then you got some people claiming to want to sell it for 15 and 7 plat. But I'm not sure if I'm doing this whisper thing properly. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. So yeah, I'll double check, see what's up with Neil on that. Hopefully I am. But yeah, like I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'll work on the build, see what I can come up with. That's the AX one. Hold on, that's the AX1. And maybe give it a shot next time. You know, because like I said, I do want to go ahead and get the rest of the Comey parts, so I might make this sort of a part 2. See. Got enough of this. Got enough of that. And so yeah, next time around I'll do it again and knock this out and see what we can find out.
When Uncle disappears,
so yeah. All right, viewers. Like I said, it's been fun. I mean, I might pop back on later on this evening after my son goes to sleep, and maybe try to do this part 2 to sort of get an answer to what's up. I'll see how the evening goes. Can't make no guarantees, and it's going to be a long week next week too. So, but I think I might make another little short broadcast to try to do that. And let's see what's up. Make this call it a part 2.
Well, bye everyone, waving hand, winking face.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, enjoy. Thank you all for stopping through. You know,
I'll be around to view it.
All right, thank you, Harlow. Yeah, I appreciate the offer for sure. And you know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll pick back up here with Comey and the shrine and all, and work it out. Got somebody, a Comey just posing up here, chilling. That's nice. And yeah, it's been fun. Thank you all.
Later, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining me for the adventure and the thrill. It was fun. I mean, like I said, I like this type of interception. Essentially, it's real friendly. Whole lot nicer than the normal ones. Especially seeing that you don't have a time limit. You could fuck around, do different this and the other, or you can just speed the process up even faster, and it's just boom, 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 boom. You're getting your resources and you're out. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So it'd be nice if I can, you know, with what I'm willing to accommodate in regard to this energizing shot, you know, make this situation happen. If I wasn't dealing with Steel Path, it'd be a whole different bag. So yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I could go ahead and put things in to extend my my downstate duration, but like I said, trying to get away with doing this as minimal as possible intrusion to the build I have in the way of it, because it's effective, it's good. At the same time, like, you know, I don't want to compromise it, but so much. But like, I just did not like how long it was killing that damn thing. Like, I felt like I should have been able to kill that a whole lot sooner too. So, like I said, I'm gonna see what's up with maybe switching back over to my try the Zaku's Whisper out next time, or either actually I'll test out the Raffle Advance with my Toxin build instead of this electric build. So yeah, we'll play with the Toxin build next time around, and maybe even do a comparison with the electric to see what's up. But I mean, we see a good example of what the electric was doing with animosity or with influence. Like, Yeah. So, you know, we'll see. I don't think. I mean, I could try the melee duplicate with the raffle events, but I don't think it's proccing, because I'm not. Like it says, based off of your base hit crits, but I would like to think that when you crit, regardless of whether it's a red crit or a regular crit, if you crit, it's going to give you the duplicate based off of your base hit, not off of your red crit or your yellow crit. I'm going to double check on the notes on that, because that seems really limited just to only give you a crit off a base crit. Like, you'd have to cater your build around only getting a base crit, a white crit. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, that it would only crit like that. That seems exceptionally limiting. So, you know, I'm gonna see what's up and come back this evening for a little broadcast, not too long. Hopefully something like what we did today, you know, like 2, maybe 3 hours tops. You know, see what we can work out on finalizing, or at least getting a good base opinion further than what I have on this Energizing Shot. Maybe even see if we can get the other shot mod, Mending Shot from the, you know, primary weapon to activate, like just with the pet sucking up, you know, with the vacuum and for everything. Like, I didn't see an opportunity to use it. So anyway, leave it off there. You know, like I said, definitely enjoyable. Really do like everybody came through to enjoy it with me. And thank you again. Yeah. So yeah, I'll close it off here. So thank you all for viewing. Take care and enjoy.
Take care.
Yes, please do the same. You too, Harlow. Vivian Harlow.
Thank you for viewing.
Oh, I forgot real quick. I want to make sure that registered on my steel path for completing that node. Yeah, we're good. We got it. 237 out of 237. Star Sharp progress. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. And enjoy.
Operator, Ordis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!